Please come with a positive attitude.
Okay.
Please don't discuss with anyone that you're in training. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liz, and here we talk about all things faith, beauty, and fitness. Today we are switching it up a little bit, and I am going to go ahead and tell a story time. Not too pleasant. I'm telling a story time about how I got scammed by a celebrity makeup artist, okay? I honestly don't even know where to go ahead and get started with this, and I'm trying my hardest not to laugh because obviously when you know what you do now, you look back on certain situations and be like,
dang, like how did I fall for that?
But anyways, you know, like they always say, you live and you learn. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right into this story time. So let me go ahead and give a little bit of backstory. I want this to make perfect sense to you guys, okay? So let me go ahead and set the scene. So of course, I used to be a makeup artist. I'm no longer a makeup artist anymore. So I used to be a makeup artist, and I had my whole portfolio on Instagram. So all the faces that I did, whenever I finished, I would take pictures of them and I would post it there. That's where my portfolio would be. And I always followed a lot of other makeup artists, you know, just for a community, to get inspiration, things like that. So yeah. So one of the ways that, and this is just, I guess, like a tip for whoever out there is a makeup artist or maybe up and coming or wants to be a makeup artist. One of the ways to increase your revenue is you team up with other makeup artists, okay? For example, if you get booked for a wedding party of 10 people, 15 people, you're probably not gonna be able to do that many faces by yourself. And if you can, without fainting, hats off to you. But you team up with other makeup artists, you know, that you trust, and you guys are able to go ahead and tackle that bridal party together, right? You can split the faces into, I don't know, 2 or 3, however many that you guys think you can handle, and you can go from there. So I already had, I think, about 2 makeup artist friends that I teamed up with very frequently when we had weddings and everything. So when I had weddings, they had weddings, etc. Okay? So it wasn't uncommon for what I'm about to tell you. And this was back when I lived in Tampa. I was a makeup artist in Tampa. Keep that in mind. I spent a lot of time in Orlando. If anybody lives in Florida, you guys know that drive from Tampa to Orlando is about a good hour 10 or hour 20 minutes, if you will, and probably even longer with traffic. And I didn't mind. I would hop in my car whenever I needed to because I needed to get my coin, okay? So one day I was scrolling on social media and I saw a post. And this celebrity makeup artist, she is a celebrity makeup artist, anyways. So this celebrity makeup artist made a post and she was like, we're looking to grow our team. You know, if you're interested, if you're a makeup artist and you would like to join our team of makeup artists, send a DM, a post like that. So I was super excited. Here's why. So this particular makeup artist was well known in Orlando, if not #1 in Orlando for some time, okay? So for the sake of this story time, we're gonna call this makeup artist Lisa. So Lisa was well known in the Orlando area, okay? She was well known for, of course, her makeup looks, bomb, fire, every single last one of them. Cut crease, 8. Bold lip colors, 8 down. And she even had her own makeup brand. So she was definitely something, she was definitely an inspiration. I will go ahead and I will say that. And I was just in awe because a lot of her videos went viral because you would see her and her team basically like taking care of like a 10 person bridal party. All of them looked amazing, and you see them like suited up like in their black attire. You know, makeup artists always wear like all black when they work and everything, so they just looked so official. They looked like the it group and the crowd to be in as far as makeup artistry is concerned in the Orlando area. I was like, oh my gosh, like what an opportunity if I can get in, you know, with these folks as far as, you know, being on their roster as a makeup artist. This is another, you know, another stream of income I can go ahead and have as a makeup artist. And I was like, yes, I'm reaching out like yesterday, you know, sign me up. So I slid in her DMs. I was like, okay, hi, I'm so-and-so. You know, you can see my work on my page. I'm interested, you know, what's the process or whatever. And unfortunately, I don't have these DMs anymore because I don't have that makeup page anymore, but that's fine. I definitely have the text messages, but that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So I reached out and she responded and she was like, hi, you know, your work is amazing. Yeah, we're definitely looking to grow our team. And this is how she set it up. And this is like red flag number 1. And I should have caught it, but I didn't. So she was like, we're going to do like some type of, how did she even word it? It was like, she made it seem like it was an assessment, meaning she's going to assess my makeup, my quality of makeup, like on a test, a physical test. Like she wants to see me do makeup before I can be like approved or qualified to be a part of like her team of makeup artists, if you will. So in my mind, I was like, okay, like, you know, because I was confident in my work, you know, that's immediately where my mind went to. I was like, well, I know how to do makeup. And it wasn't as if like I was just starting off as a beginner. I had been definitely doing makeup for some years now, you know, by that point. So I was like, oh, you know, not really a big deal. I'm sure she's gonna love, you know, love my work, etc. I didn't even know what to expect, but let me not get too ahead of myself. So we end up exchanging contact information and she basically said something along the lines of, you know, I'll reach out to you, you know, basically set everything up for that said trial or assessment or whatever. And then we'll take it from there. So now is the point where we move from DMs to text messages, and I'll start reading some of them here. So it says, hello, we are excited that you will be a part of our, okay, let me start over. Let's just say the name of her company, her group of makeup artists. Let's just go ahead and say it's Macy's Beauty Co. or something like that, okay? All right, hello, we are excited that you will be a part of our Macy's Beauty Co. training. Once you grasp the Macy's Beauty Co. technique, we will send you to paid events.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Okay, let's just pause right here. This is like the second red flag. What do you mean? The first red flag was, you know, I need to like pass like some type of like assessment. In my opinion, I feel like this is the second red flag because you've already seen my work on my Instagram. You know what I mean? So if my work was so bad, in my mind, you wouldn't have even responded to me. That's how I'm thinking. So here you're saying, you know, once you grasp the Macy's Beauty Co. technique, that tells me that you're going to be training me, right? If I need to grasp your technique, won't you need to teach me your technique? Apparently, I understand that people, okay, fine, let me go ahead and give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe there's a certain type of way that you train your makeup artist to do makeup, and that's perfectly fine. I'm teachable, I'm trainable, and I'm ready to learn. So that lets me think that there's gonna be some form of training involved, not just an assessment to watch me do makeup to make sure that I know how to do makeup. Okay, so she goes, training details are below, and then you see all the details there. Please bring your makeup kit, your ring light, makeup chair, full face glam, meaning come with your makeup done, and wear all black, okay? And then she has some stuff down there about lashes, which personally I did not really understand, and I'm probably not gonna get into that, but it is what it is. So, all right, let me go ahead and set this up for you again. So I live in Tampa, Florida. That is at the time. That is an hour, 20 minutes away from Orlando. So, and I needed to be there by 7 a.m. I need to leave no later than like 5:30 in the morning, maybe leave about 10 minutes for traffic, maybe even more than that, knowing me, because I wanted to be like really early in case if like I couldn't find the place or whatever the case may be. I have to get up earlier, make sure my makeup is done, make sure all my brushes are clean, make sure I have everything that I need, my makeup chair is clean, make sure everything's in the cart and ready to go. Just imagine the time that I had to get up to prepare to go here. Keep that in mind because, you know, we do a lot as makeup artists. That's a lot of work, okay? That's a lot of work, and I sacrifice my sleep. I need my sleep. So I get on the road, I get there. As I get there, I get out the car, I'm putting all my kit together, you know, my little, You guys know that, oh, crap, what's it called? You know that little like black bag that has like the wheels? Oh, I miss mine. Mine is still in Tampa. Anyways, my makeup kit, my chair. I got a lot of equipment. My ring light. I have everything with me. So I get my stuff out the car and I noticed that, you know, there's also 2 other girls, and, you know, I'm just paying attention to the surroundings and everything. I noticed that there are 2 other girls that are getting out of their cars that are also packing up their kits that are also wearing black. So, you know, naturally we kind of like slowly like gravitate to one another, because it's like, oh, are you here for, you know what I mean? So we all ended up kind of like linking up a little bit, because we found out that we all responded to the same message or post on Instagram, if you will. Cool. They don't really need names, but they were real cool, both of them. So I forgot to mention this, but she did adjust the arrival time from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So I sent her a text message saying, good morning, just arrived. So she goes, perfect. Her assistant, Kay, will meet to walk you ladies in. Please meet Kay in the lobby. Cool. So the next message that she sends says, hello ladies, thank you for training with Macy's Beauty Co. today. You will glam 2 or 3 people. This will help us determine your artistry. Huh? Excuse me. Determine what's artistry, please. Explain to me. What are you talking about? What are you saying? No, for real. What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean determine my artistry? You've seen my work already, and I wish this clicked for me then, like it's clicking for me now. But what do you mean determine my level of artistry? Anyways, you will glam 2 or 3 people. This will help us determine your artistry and adjust if needed. Please come with a positive attitude.
Okay.
Please don't discuss with anyone that you're in training. Please don't share your social media handles.
Huh?
Please take before and after pics to capture your work. We are excited for your first training. We are excited for your first training. So Kay meets me and the other 2 girls, so it's 3 of us. Kay meets us in the lobby, and we end up, you know, it wasn't a smooth type of thing, I'm not gonna lie. We end up dragging our equipment from like one place to the next, because for some reason it wasn't clear where we were going to be doing our training. When we finally get to the place where we're supposed to have our training, we find out that it's not a training.
Huh?
Guess what Lisa's definition of training was? Just guess. Just take a wild guess. I don't know what I was expecting, and I don't think there's any way I could have known this, but we end up showing up for a bridal party. An actual wedding was taking place this day, and I had no idea. And how we found out is we got to the room, we started setting up our makeup, right? Setting up our makeup, setting up our chairs, setting up our lighting. Turns out that Kay was walking in and out of the room on the phone, not frantic, but just trying to go ahead and get an understanding of where the people were. And then I heard, you know, the word bridesmaids. I said, oh, oh, oh. The bridesmaids, we're here for a wedding. Our training is a full-blown wedding, like mad people. If we had, just imagine we had 2 to 3 people each. So I think one person did 3 people, and then I honestly think the assistant did like 3 people, and then the rest of us did like 2. I did 3. So if you add that up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that was about 9 to 10 people or whatever in that bridal party, okay? Y'all help me make this make sense. But where is it giving training? This is giving scam, because at this point in my career, at this point in my makeup career, I was taking weddings, I was doing weddings, booking weddings myself. You know what I mean? I was booking weddings on my own, and I was charging quite a bit for it because my artistry was, it was fire. I just can't believe I got. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't believe I got. So It's not giving training. The way you made it seem in this text message, you said, this will help us determine your artistry and adjust if needed. When I tell you, even the assistant, so Lisa was not there. Let me make that very clear. The head person in charge that I've been communicating with this whole time, the head honcho, she wasn't there, okay? We were supposed to be communicating with Kay, which is her assistant, her right hand. Anytime you see them on social media, they're usually always together. You know, I took them as like two peas in a pod or whatever, but I could tell that she was like her right hand woman, if you will. Cool. So Kay was the assistant. When I tell you Kay did not come over once to, you know, examine or anything, you know, when you get a brief, like, okay, the makeup look we're going for today is gold eyes, burgundy lip. And that was literally the brief that we had. You know, obviously, you know, do your shade matching, make sure everybody's skin looks great, etc. But we've received the brief, and then that was it. Kay didn't come over once to go ahead and examine anybody's artistry to see if anybody was doing something right or wrong, to make sure that the looks were consistent. Kay was like in her own world. I almost thought she had a, what's it called, an ear pod in at one point. She was, you know, she was just in her own world. And I'm just like, how in the world is this considered training? So that happens, that finishes. So of course, every person that we did, we took pictures of their makeup as, you know, Lisa had requested. And that was something that we were supposed to send to her. And I sent that to her as requested. As I said, good afternoon, here are my pics. Thank you for having me. And that was it. That was it. There was no like, wow, great job, or your makeup looks like this. There was, when I tell you there was no response. It was crickets. It was zero. There was nothing left. Nothing was said. Nothing was critiqued. There was no training. You scammed us. A bride paid you to go ahead and handle the wedding makeup. You pocketed that money while the rest of us did the makeup for free. I'm sure Kay got paid. Kay is the assistant. Kay works with, you know, Lisa all the time. Fine, not my business. Don't I need to be worried about if I'm getting paid or not? You know what I mean? That is a scam. That is a scam if I have ever seen one. Like, what? Huh? Like, look at that. By the end of that workday, I was like, did I really just get got? I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. Like, ain't no way. Ain't no way you up here pocketing people's money, you know, saying, oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do your face, and your faces, and you did deliver on that, but at the expense of my time and my craft. Oh no. You don't do that. Not to me. I'm not your candidate. Hello? Blood of Jesus. Yeah, y'all. But that was how I got scammed. That was how I got scammed out of my hard-earned money, okay? My artistry, my time. That was how I got scammed. Literally, that was how it ended. Like, I sent her the pictures of, and me and the other girls were talking about this. By the end of it all, you know, of course, the assistant, Kay, she had left. But me and the other girlies, we were kind of catching up. We were like, we just did wedding makeup. There was no training. There was no, oh, let me see how your makeup is, and you know, if we need to go ahead and get some changes in. There was none of that. The makeup was given what it was supposed to give when we had messaged you and you knew it. That's why you allowed us to come on. Why would you do that? So y'all might get a kick out of this word, but it will behoove y'all to know, it will behoove y'all to know that this person's rating right now, y'all know those sites, you know, y'all know those sites where you can book vendors for weddings, DJs, somebody to put up lights, somebody to do your hair, your makeup, those popular vendor sites for weddings, those type of sites. I'm not gonna say which one, but her current rating on there is a 1.5 star.
Cut the cameras.
Like, I can't even say stars. 1.5 star. Huh? Like, what even is that? Like, what are you doing that is so bad that every review consistently is a 1 star? And I'm sure if you read these, they'll literally like put in there, oh, if I can put, you know, if I could put 0 stars, I would. I'm gonna read this one to you, and there's a reason why I'm gonna read it to you, but just listen to this one review, okay, y'all? Stay away, scam artist. Her entire business and lifestyle is a facade. She is a talented makeup artist who preys on brides and doesn't show up and sends an off-brand makeup artist to do your makeup. She sells you a dream and ensures you she will be there, and there is is a no-show unless you have money, status, or you are a celebrity, and she feels like she can use you in the future to support her fake lifestyle. She is a celebrity obsessed and will use anyone to get what she wants. Okay, that's what she wrote. There's like 1 or 2 more sentences in there that reveals a little too much information, but yeah. So had I have not been so starstruck and done my due diligence as far as like a little bit more research or research and just seeing, you know, what the word around is on her, I would have seen this review, because this review came out 7 months before I got scammed by her. Okay, this was yeah, in April. A hot mess. So I say all that to say, please, 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 if you have any level of influence, a platform, use it to be a blessing. Don't use it to scam people, to be fraudulent, okay? And scam people out of their hard-earned money, their time, their artistry. Like, what? Who does that? The way I saw her in a light that like, oh my goodness, like I aspire to be like you. And with this type of movement, the way that she handled herself, it was just so unfortunate. It was so unfortunate. And I know that she has done this to other people. The reviews speak for themselves as far as like clients are concerned. Like I said, me and the other 2 girls that showed up to this training, we found out by the end of it what had happened, and we were like, we just got. You know what I mean? So please, 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 just use your platform to be a blessing. Have some integrity and know that God is not asleep. Okay, you can't be messing with people anyhow, doing them anyhow, just trying to go ahead and get over on people. God is not asleep. It's not a threat. Okay, but when you are a child of God, He looks out for you. And that does not necessarily mean that you're going to see them get theirs. You know, that's not our business. It's just not our place to monitor revenge. Like I said, all of this is definitely water under the bridge. I don't have any ill feelings or anything, no hostility towards that person. I pray that she is doing well in life and that she stopped scamming people. And I pray that God increases her business over 1,000-fold. The same prayers I pray for her is what I pray for myself. And yeah, that's all I have to say on the matter. Anyways, y'all, that is it for this story time. This was my first story time, y'all. So how do y'all think I did? Did y'all like it? Y'all really have to comment down below and let me know how y'all feel about this format, if y'all liked it, because if you like it, I can give you more. Okay, guys? So interact with your girl. Give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And by God's grace, I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.